I know they're not recording. I gotta find peace of mind. See, this is what that voice in your head says when you try to get peace of mind.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jazzy B, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to talk about how to release yourself from the victim mentality. Oh, what a treat. What a treat. What a treat. Stay tuned. What is victim mentality? Let me tell you, for me, victim mentality is blaming any and everything that happens to you, for you, or at you, at anyone else, at any situation or any experience, whatever you want to call it, is pointing the finger at something else. Victim mentality is very, very, very a topic that I always wanted to talk about because, hey, I swam in the victim pool so many times in my life that I finally got out at 27 and I found out how to get out. So I said, hey, why not make a video on the most important situation that a lot of us face that we don't even realize? Victim mentality really holds us back from becoming our best selves because victim mentality means that you're not taking responsibility for the things that happen to you. Now, of course, when you're a child, unforeseen things happen, okay? But once you get to a certain age, adult level, when you can have full responsibility to yourself, it's up to you what you make of your life. It's up to you what you make of the situations. It's up to you what happens to you. And that's when we tend to fall back into victim mode because we want to go back and look back. Yeah, I look back and point blame on anyone, on anything, on any situation that got us in where we at. And it's really not good for us. I mean, victim mentality, it keeps you closed, it keeps you closed-minded, and it doesn't really serve you. And it turns you into a person who becomes like a nagger, a person who just don't understand what's going on in their life. It really makes it seem as though you have no control of your life, because when you always complaining about somebody doing something to you, you always complaining about what happens to you, it comes a point where you have to look within. And I learned that on my journey that I was the biggest swimmer in the victim pool. You couldn't tell me to get out. You couldn't tell me to get out. I would call my friends. I would call my family. And then it got to a point where I had no more fingers to point. And God set me down and said, okay, are you ready to point the finger at the biggest person who was the issue? You. And I was like, no, but I ain't got no choice to. So I say that all to say is, y'all, the victim mentality is a mentality that does not get you forward in life. It's not going to get you closer to your dreams. It's not going to get you closer to your aspirations. I don't care what you do, what you say. You have to take responsibility for yourself. Our thoughts create our reality. We play a major role in what happens to us. And we're going to do a video on that too, but I have to get this out first. But what you think about yourself is what's for yourself. If you're always saying something, somebody's doing something to you, if you're always saying something happening to you, and you're not really taking the time to self-reflect and realize, okay, why am I getting this? Why am I getting this from this person? Why am I getting all these weary things? Well, I'm such a good person. I have a good heart. Let me tell you, having that good heart does not mean you ain't in the victim pool. Just because you have a good heart, I'm telling you, I learned. Just because you have a good heart does not mean that it is okay for you to not take responsibility for yourself. Having a good heart is just having a good heart. Hey, everybody have a good heart. We're extensions of God. If God is love, we is love. It's just some people suppress the hearts because of situations, things, and that is okay. But as far as regarding you, it's up to you to be a good person and mentally be a great person. See, what I learned was, in order for me to get out of the victim pool, I had to look at myself in the mirror and say, Jasmine, I'm sorry for the things that happened to you, but you played a part of it too. My daddy always told me, when you point one finger at somebody else, you're pointing two fingers back at yourself. And it took me 27 years to get there because I'm like, whatever. What you talking about? People is always doing something to me, Dad. You grew up with me. You know all the things that happened in my life. But I think he had seen that after a while, once I got grown, that I wasn't really paying attention to the things that I was contributing to attract those things into my life. And now that I've went through a series of events that we all go through, it has helped me get out the victim pool. Because I'm telling you, baby, once you get out of the victim pool, you free yourself from the power that anyone has over you, any situation. I don't care what it is, you are free. You stand up and you put your towel on. I mean, it may be a little chilly. It may be a little sad. Hey, it may be a little emotional. I'm telling you, I had to cry. It took me a while just to be like, okay, Jasmine, it's you. I had to find every little detail. My friends know me. I'm investigative type. Nope, because that person did that. Nope, that person did that. And if they wouldn't did that, I wouldn't did that. Let me tell you something. You control your mind, your actions, your thoughts. If you give anybody the power to make you snap out, to make you act any other way than your best higher self, it's you. We have to learn to control ourselves. We have to learn to take charge of our life. And that's what life is about. A part of growing, a part of evolving, a part of transforming is always taking a look at you. Like I tell y'all, self-love is the best love, and a part of self-love is taking responsibility for yourself. And I'm going to give y'all some tips on how to get out the victim pool, because I'm telling you, I didn't have no tips. Google, God, YouTube, great mentors and people helped me along the way, so I'm going to help y'all. Stay tuned. I know I said I had tips for y'all to help y'all release yourselves from victim mentality, but the only really thing that helped me was doing right by me. So I'm going to tell y'all, doing right by you is the only way you're going to release yourself from victim mentality. Making sure your thoughts are high, positive thoughts, thoughts that's going to fulfill you, thoughts that's going to attract you great, beautiful people, things, and experiences. Your vibe. You are responsible for your vibe. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your boss, not your kids. You are responsible for how you wake up and feel each and every day. You are responsible for the things that you say. You are responsible for the things that you do. And you're responsible for the things that you attract into your life if you think about it. See, a lot of times we keep thinking that God just keep doing stuff to us. He keep giving us stuff. No, take that. Take that. He punishing us. God don't do that. Not my God anyway. I don't know about yours, but not mine. See, the God that I know, the power that's within me, the power that's extended from all of us, he's a neutral God. He stays the same. He looks like this. It's like he don't see anything. He disconnects from us off our feelings. That's just what it is. If you're feeling bad, you're going to get bad stuff. If you're feeling good, you're going to get good stuff. If you're thinking negative, you're going to attract negative things. But that's for another video, because you know I got to make a video on how your thoughts create your reality. But that's just really all it is. It's doing right by you. Looking at yourself. Self-reflection. Self-reflection is the biggest thing that we must do each and every day. I know it's hard. We got 24 hours in a day. I self-reflect every day. I mean, this year, I have self-reflected, I must say, every day, and it helps me. Sometimes I self-reflect out loud. My girls at work, they be like, Miss Jazz, you okay? Yeah, I'm just self-reflecting and just talking to God, just doing whatever. It's important to self-reflect because sometimes, you know, we got an ego who love feeding off things that don't serve us. Fear, anger, jealousy, pain, anything that's below sea level. The ego loves it. It feeds off of it. That's how it grows. So we must learn to control ourselves. Doing right by yourself. What are you doing? If you really think that you're doing everything right and you keep on getting the same old things, I'm telling you, you not. And God put me here to tell you, you not. He told me I won't. So I'm here to tell you, you not. Do right by you. Take care of yourself. Think about yourself. And remember, don't nobody owe you anything but you. You come here with yourself and you leave with yourself. So how to release yourself from victim mentality? Really? Take care of you. Mind your business, and really think about what you contribute. Get out of that victim pool. It's okay. Because once you get out, you ain't going to want to get back in. Because then you're going to start looking like, oh, that didn't suit me. Because I know what getting in that pool do to me. You got to realize, once you get to a certain level, you cannot dumb yourself down. And if you do, after a while, you're going to be floating back in that victim pool. And it's going to be even harder for you to get out. Who knows when? And it's just going to be, it's just not going to be good for you. So I say all this to say, ladies, gents, how to release yourself from victim mentality? One more time. How do I release myself? Take responsibility for myself. Look yourself in the mirror. Sit down, self-reflect, and like, okay. I know what I did this. I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to respond to that. I didn't have to react to that. And that's all it is. So I thank y'all for tuning into this video. And y'all stay tuned for the next video. I'll be back with another bang.
I gotta find peace of mind. I know they're not recording. I gotta find peace of mind.